Shadows stretch through broken time, ancient blood and cursed design. Whispers call through fate's divide, two fallen suns collide. Wings once torn by jealous kings, now the spectral reaper sings. Raziel walks the shifting plane, bound by prophecy and pain. Kain still waits upon the throne, master of the broken stone. Every choice the world remade, balance walking blade to blade. Through the pillars fate is cast, truth and lies from ages past. Hear the echoes of Nosgoth rise, legacy reborn tonight. Raziel's path through darkened days lives again on YindyPlayZ. Time may twist and kings may fall, still the ancient voices call. If you hear the specters gaze, step inside with the blade of soul and crimson tide, truth and destiny collide. Ancient war beneath the sky, watch the broken timeline cry. Ghosts of futures never told, secrets buried deep and old. Prophecy in shattered flame, history repeats again. Every step through shadowed halls, answers echo through the walls. Hear the echoes of Nosgoth rise, legacy reborn tonight. Through the past and future maze, streaming live on YindyPlayZ. Spectral wings and tyrant kings, hear the song the darkness sings. If you crave those gothic days, walk the path with YindyPlayZ. Walk the path with YindyPlayZ. In the dark where legends stay, Nosgoth lives on YindyPlayZ.
Hello, 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 and welcome to our normal Thursday night stream, where we are once again diving into an old classic with Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. And I am not alone. Not only am I joined by one co-host, I have been ambushed by two. So, Tavarus and Mike, are you there, boys?
Hello.
Hey.
Greetings.
So this is going to be an interesting stream for the simple reason that, Mike, you have just admitted before the stream you know nothing of the Legacy of Kain series, and I don't know if me and Tavarus will convince you by the end of the stream, or you will just be thoroughly confused and go fucking freaks and their time-traveling vampires. All I can say is, and I think Tavarus, you'll back me up on this, Kain is the enemy of democracy, so you will find no democracy here, I think. So yes, before we start off, this is the new remaster. Finally, we have a playable version on the Steam Deck that doesn't require all kinds of fucking mods and pissing about with like controller layouts and stuff. So I have been waiting for this for so fucking long. But the more interesting inclusion for me, rather than Defiance itself, which I have a lot of thoughts on, which we'll get to in a second, is the inclusion of the Dark Prophecy demo. Now, again, Tavarus, you know all this, so you'll be able to back me up or correct me.
Yep.
Dark Prophecy was the Kain sequel that was sort of like the spiritual Blood Omen 3, but that wasn't the only cancelled Legacy of Kain game. The other one was Dark Sun, which in some ways looked more interesting.
I believe Dark Sun was supposed to be a bit of a soft reboot, I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And Dark Prophecy was supposed to go between, you were going to be swapping between young and old Kain.
Yes.
At different points, which would have been interesting as well.
So,
just to let you know, your stream is apparently paused on the Discord.
Okay. Oh, that's that's
on our call.
That's on the Discord. I mean, you could just watch on Twitch and earn me money.
I could.
Yeah, but you're
but
not
then
going
there's
to.
a time delay and stuff.
Yeah.
No.
It just says commercial break in progress for
Alright.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Okay, fair enough.
Conera.
There we go. So, thank you, honey. The missus is watching the stream in the background. So hopefully that's like another 3 cents earned tonight. So we've got. I am wearing my Kain T-shirt. So I am representing the Clan of Kain tonight, the Clan of Kings. So this is very much a thing.
As usual, you still can't see me, so I'm representing Raziel in the Spectral Realm.
Well, actually, no. I can fix that. You see, I can fix that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. We're gonna fix that. We're
Nope.
gonna fix that. I haven't got one
Nope.
for you, Mike, yet, because you just keep randomly invading my streams. Where are we? So I can do this. Look, boop. There you are. So we can make one for Mike as well. So I really should at this stage. It'll just be you, Mike. Your head popping out of some like tall grass. A wild Mike appears. So just like in Pokemon.
We'll
Well,
just have the
you're-
Pokemon music play. Whenever
You're
you speak.
making Tavarus look very like generally very nice looking, not the troublemaker that he is.
Wow.
Looks
Wow.
looks can be deceiving.
So, interestingly, Tavarus, have you played the Dark Prophecy demo?
No, not yet.
Okay, so this is you just kind of... I played a little bit of it, and all I can say is it's rough as fuck, but then you would expect that from, like, a cancelled game, that they just managed to, like, knock together from what little bits of
Aye,
code
what
they-
was left.
Yeah.
Aye.
Bye. And I don't...
Although, actually,
Sorry.
to be brutally honest, gameplay was
Never the strong suit.
the games.
Yeah, absolutely. So you kind of see where they wanted to go with this, because the Soul Reaver has particular powers, and you feed Kain and the Soul Reaver separately. And I think Kain
Yes.
has a whole bunch of extra powers. So you've got Flame Reaper, Sun, Earth, and Shadow. I think so.
I think that's all the ones from Defiance
Yeah.
that you get through the game. So
So
they've just given you
it was
end game Kain.
fair enough. So here's my big question. I don't think there's any dialogue or any real story beats in the demo. It's just kind of like this is sort of where they were going, and I'm just totally getting smacked by this guy. Ow! It's okay. I can out-tank him.
Now I seem to remember you saying once you've not played Defiance yet.
Oh no
is
no
that right?
no! I have played Defiance. I played
Alright.
all the games. But my question to you is, in your list of Legacy of Kain games, so the 5 of them that exist, not including the multiplayer, how would you rate them in order? Like your top 5? I'll pause for a second to look majestic.
That's difficult because Defiance I would place quite high, but I place it quite high if you went through the whole series.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely the payoff to the end of it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I would probably say Soul Reaver 2, then
Right.
Defiance, then Soul Reaver 1,
Yeah.
then Blood Omen, and then Blood Omen 2.
Right. So is Blood Omen 2 your highest or your lowest?
Lowest.
Oh, lowest. Right.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry,
So-
going from best to worst.
Okay, so give me that list again from the lowest to the highest.
Lowest to highest would be Blood Omen 2,
Yeah.
then Blood Omen 1,
Okay.
then Soul Reaver 1.
Okay.
Number 2, like second best would be Defiance. Soul Reaver
Okay.
2 would be the best, I would say.
Okay. That's very interesting, because that's very different from my list. I'm going to walk over here so I don't get blasted. Right? You ready for my list? And it might shock you. Okay? So, my list goes at the bottom, Defiance, Soul Reaver 1, Defiance, Soul Reaver 1, Blood Omen 2, then Soul Reaver 2.
Interesting.
I'll give you a moment to process that list. So,
Wow.
this will mean absolutely fuck all to you, Mike, but I've just understand I've blown Tavarus' mind with this.
Hot take indeed, sir.
Yeah. And I will give you my reasoning for why. And it's not that Defiance is bad by any means. It's absolutely the payoff to Raziel's story. But I think it suffers from one major flaw. And I didn't have the vocabulary to... This is me in lecturer mode, by the way. I didn't have the vocabulary to describe it when I was a teenager. But as an adult...
That's Riley Sadlex.
Looking back over it... Hey, Riley, how you doing? And see if you agree with my logic now that I can actually articulate it. The problem with Defiance is, and I'm talking specifically Elder Kain here, so not younger Kain, Elder Kain. In Defiance, he is less impactful than he is in the Soul Reaver games. For the simple reason, Elder Kain works immensely well as the as the antagonist / villain, not as a playable protagonist. Raziel works amazingly as a protagonist because he's always one step behind everyone, and every time he encounters Kain or whatever, everything gets recontextualized. But Kain is the mastermind. He's the person, he's the man behind the curtain. So in the very first level of Defiance, you see Kain sneaking into a castle. In Soul Reaver 2 or 1, he would just be there. He wouldn't care. He goes where the fuck he wants. And more importantly, he fucks off again. To have Kain as the playable protagonist as Elder Kain sort of gives him limits that he didn't have in the Soul Reaver games, if you get what I mean. Why I like Blood Omen 2, however, is because although it's young Kain you're dealing with, young Kain is not Elder Kain. He's not had all the revelations and is the big mastermind behind everything. He can be a protagonist, react to shit going down, and the game is shit, don't get me wrong, the game of Blood Omen 2 is shit, but the character of Kain is fun. So I
think I just struggled to get through some of the plot stuff, like, hold on, how the fuck is Volador alive? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I 100% agree that Blood Omen 2 outright... I don't need to kill these guys, fuck them, I'm just going to run past them. Blood Omen 2 absolutely 100% fucks with the meta plot, and actually I think actively damages all the good work like Soul Reaver and stuff does. But Simon Templeman still absolutely fucking kills it as Kain in that game. And I would 100% still play that game just to play as young Kain played by Simon Templeman and have a damn good time with it. So that's why Blood Omen 2 is up there. And it's got a really odd art style, and I don't know, I just dig it. I know it was meant to be another game first, and then they pivoted and changed it into Blood Omen 2, which is one of the reasons why it feels so disconnected.
And apparently Blood Omen 2 was supposed to be released first, I seem to remember.
They were in simultaneous development.
Yeah.
Then
they got Soul Reaver 2 was
Conera.
pushed ahead or something.
Feed me.
I
Barber
can't remember
hungry.
the details.
Sorry, I need to take this. Sorry, guys. Honey, sweetheart, you are 30 miles away, so I cannot... I can maybe send Milo down. He'll take a while. Just a little dog kind of going down the N74 with a little pack strapped to him. So...
Yindy appears to have forgotten that he could order a delivery from his seat.
Don't tell her that. So, I just got
Don't worry. Don't worry, she knew.
Yeah.
She knew.
I just got a tax rebate from HMRC, for fuck's sake. I've just managed to get some money back into the fucking
Conera.
account.
Rolling on the floor laughing,
Oh.
rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor
She's
laughing.
pissing herself laughing. So, by the way, I think I love this bit. I think you have to solve this particular puzzle by flat out just kind of raising the guys up and what was the command to like?
At Riley Sadlex. Get that order done.
Which command?
Right, Riley, don't encourage her, for God's sake. You know, whose side are you on? You're meant to be on my side. I did it last night. You're sort of meant to. No, that's the side blast. That's to like push them places. There's one where you like Darth Vader chokehold them and you like throw them over onto the.
Conera.
I
There we
think
go.
if
Love you,
hold
Riley.
circle- Oh, well,
There we
got
go.
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you need to do.
Aye.
Cool. And you. And I love how they like snap to the hooks. I don't know where they keep
Yeah.
spawning from, but it's just the wee and you. And you. No, where'd you go? Come over here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, at this point I'm just smacking them around. So yeah, the way I would describe it, and you're new to 40k, Tavarus, that you keep texting me memes all week because you've discovered that orcs make things go faster when they paint them red. So.
Well, I always do that one.
Oh, you already do that
To be
one. Fair
fair.
enough.
I always do about red.
Fair
Not so
enough.
much about yellow, meaning more backup. So.
Or purple. So I think again, and this is what Warhammer does quite well, actually, is you never. Oh, all right. Okay, I thought you had to actually throw them on the
At
spikes.
Riley Sadlex. My Wi-Fi is acting up again.
Okay, right. Now this is where I got killed last time because they managed to like flat out just like drop me off the cliff. So I'm just gonna go past them. Just stop fighting them on a bridge. All right. Okay. Maybe I do need to kill them, but we'll kill them here. It's fine. Smack, 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 smack. This violence is too violent, so we have to censor it behind this wall. I really need to feed. Sorry, I'm trying not to die. I had a really good point that was made, but
Something from games as
yeah.
well.
In 40k, you never see the setting or the plot from the Emperor's point of view. The closest you get is from one of his custodians in the Master of Kain book. Very good book, by the way. Essential reading for any 40k fan. But whenever you get like what is the Emperor up to, what was his plan, what was his goals, all that sort of thing, they're always relayed by somebody else with their own agenda. It's always told through cryptic visions or that sort of thing. You never actually hear firsthand what the man was thinking, and that's how you keep the mystery up. And I just think that Defiance, in its rush to be sort of like Blood Omen 3, sort of demystifies or takes that away from Kain, if you get what I mean. So, that's my justification for why Defiance is at the bottom. Still a fucking good game. Like, but it's the only one of the series I think I've only fully played to completion once.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right, let's talk
I've
about
done it a few times, but that's just a lovely
Yeah.
back row for Raziel.
Oh yeah, it is 100% Raziel's game.
Fantastic for that.
Yeah, and it's essential if you get into Raziel's story, because you asked me a little while ago, because to bring Mike back into the conversation, Tavarus asked me for Snugin's game, the new D&D game that we're doing. Do we want
Oddly
to
enough.
basically? Sorry.
Oddly enough, that's what I'm working on right now is my character.
Ah, fair enough. Let me guess, a dwarf barbarian.
No.
No.
No. Half orc bard.
I thought
Nice.
you did tell me that last night, but for a second
Yeah.
there, I thought you were about to say halfling. So I'm like, he's got a type. Right, I think this might be the end of the demo, actually. I think that might be the text that popped up. So yeah, it's an interesting look, but it's not really fundamentally any different from thingy. Although, having said that, there's a winged vampire up there with boobs, so that might be interesting. That's not from Raziel's clan. Okay, weird. So yes, we were talking about character ideas, and Tavarus asked me, how about we play a version of Kain and Raziel? And as great as that sounds as an initial concept, and I really do want to run the Legacy of Kain RPG when it comes out, the problem is Raziel's relationship is with Elder Kain, as I was just saying, and Elder Kain, I don't think works as a D&D player, because inherently Elder Kain is the fucking GM, really. And if we were to play, say, Raziel and younger Kain, in that character dynamic, Raziel would always be the senior partner, if you get what I mean. So that again, that's my logic and character breakdown.
I get
Whether to
that.
rule
Yeah.
a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against
throw.
one's destiny. What was a king to do?
Now, by the way, as an intro, I know the intro to Soul Reaver 2 is like legendary, and I know that off by heart. But as a quick summary for who the fuck Kain is, that intro snippet, tell me who Kain is in as few words as possible. That is just superbly written.
Yeah.
You instantly know what Kain is all about there. Bye. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers? I'm not gonna lie, I don't care if this is cringe. When I was 14, I had this brown scarf. I would tie it around my face, I would wear gloves to make kind of like Raziel's hands, and I would practice that scene in the mirror for hours on end. And I don't care who knows it. So yes, you might be a little bit lost on where we are in the story, Mike, because as we were just saying, this is very much the end of the series.
You're starting me at the end and working back, are you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, in a totally manly way, Tavarus is coming over for a sleepover tomorrow. So one thing that I'm going to subject you to.
At Riley Sadlex. Interesting.
Yeah, don't you cast judgment, Riley. So, I need to show you the Neighbours. Not Neighbours, as in the American soap. The Neighbours. The American sitcom with Simon Templeman, Kain, as the main character. It's so weird
please.
seeing him in a comedy role, but
Yep.
it's fucking brilliant. He is
Oh, I've
such a good
I have
actor.
seen it. I must admit that it was like 12, 13 years ago, so
Oh,
I'll happily watch that again.
Oh right, I hadn't realised you'd seen it. I thought I was introducing you to something new. So yeah, again, my point, it's Kain sneaking around the Seraphim stronghold. Yes, he's powerful. Yes, he's staying out of sight and all this. But again, Elder Kain would just fucking pop up wherever the hell he wanted to be in the other Soul Reaver games. You never know how he gets places. And when he's done, he's like, yeah, I'm done with this scene now. You know, portal away.
Yeah, I'm done with the scene. Turn to bats.
Exactly. Right, so the first thing I really want to do with this is, as cool as the new character models and stuff are, so I'm playing on a PS5 controller. Okay, so you... Ah, right, that's... I wondered why in Dark Prophecy
R3
my thing kept changing. Yeah.
Like
so-
R3 will swap between HD and...
Okay, that's cool. So you said we could change the skins? How-
Yes, I believe... Oh, it's not in that menu.
Because I should have the
It's not
pre-order
letting?
ones.
Yeah.
Options.
Talking about, when
It should be on touchpad, I'm sure.
Right, okay.
you're talking about changing skins, I seen a video of somebody playing Resident Evil that you were playing last night.
Right.
And he was going, no, I've not installed any mods. And then that big baby thing comes out, but it was Shrek.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was brilliant.
There was
Yeah.
the old Resident Evil 5 version of that was, I've not installed any mods at all, and then it turns around and like Chris has been replaced with Master Chief,
Yeah.
and then everyone else.
Right. Okay. So what's this one?
So, Forsaken Master. Is it Forsaken Master? Is that what it's called?
Forsaken Emperor and SRX Kain. What's the difference there?
So, SRX is your original PS2 Kain. So you can play
But
that
Riley
with
Sadlex,
the
I need to see
HD
this now. Shrek.
the HD graphics.
Right.
Or Fatalistic Emperor is the like the standard HD version of the skin,
Okay.
and then you've got the other one over
Yeah, the Forsaken Master, which was the original.
Shifter,
Yeah.
which was the project that became Soul Reaver 1.
Yeah.
That's the original design for him. Raziel's one is very fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You-
That's going to take some getting used to, but I actually really like that version of Elder Kain. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really love the version that they ended up going with because of the subtle details. Because for my makeup artistry graded unit, I turned my friend Paul into a full cosplay of the Legacy of Kain. I turned him into Kain, right down
Nice.
to the detail of Vorador's ring, which he gets in Blood Omen 1, but is actually his ear ring in the later ones, right down to
Yeah.
the scar where he was
Yeah.
impaled by the Mortarius. Again, I knew all these names. I've done numerous book reports.
Yep. So I guess one Halloween you should be Kain and I should be Raziel.
But see the amount of prosthetics, and the other thing is, as I keep explaining to people, we are very much.
You have a college department full of prosthetics you can
Yes.
accidentally lose off the back of a lorry.
Well, no, I could make them.
into your
I could
flat.
make them, but I am 5'7". I am Tom Cruise sized. Okay, I do not have the physical stature to pull off Kain. As much as I would love to, sadly, I could not.
Hey, look, Tom Cruise tried to pull off Reacher.
Well, that's true.
I mean, okay, in that case, I'll be Kain and you can be Raziel, just permanently skulking in the shadows instead. Then
Conera.
damn you, Kain.
Heels.
So there was a point. There was a point when I was at my thinnest. I did a body paint cosplay of Raziel, and it actually looked half decent. Again, with the same kind of battered scarf that I was talking about. Jump onto the walls to climb. Oh yeah. I mean, if I could get Paul back, I'm sure he would be up for it. And I could do like a proper film quality version. But the graded unit that I did was actually really good. Have I shown you those pictures?
I think you have. But
But Riley Sadlex.
well, when I
platforms
first walked into
exist.
your flat and saw Kain and said, Kain, and we sort of realised, aha, I can just spin it.
Yes. To be fair,
I
Riley
think
does have a
that's when
point. Platforms do exist.
The unusual event of a feast
True.
prepared by
True.
the Sarafan must be savored.
Right, I wonder, does he give all his dialogue options or like the cutscenes in this skin? Does his mouth move? Or
Yeah.
did he not rig that?
Oh, I don't know about the mouth, but that was him in his head though.
Yeah. I also love the unique mechanic of, Kain is too important a vampire to properly get stuck in. He'll just aloofly stand from a distance and just will the blood into his mouth. So,
This when you're ready,
yep.
I've got a
Conera.
very very big
Where's
invisible
my
crazy
baby?
straw.
What do you mean, where's my baby? You know where the baby is. If you have lost our child, honey, I've got serious questions. So, where did you last see them? So,
But Riley Sadlex.
unless you mean
Being
this one.
5'2" platforms are my lifesavers and ankle breakers. Conera. Fur baby.
Oh, fur baby. You mean this one right here? Yeah. He looks decidedly unimpressed with me. He's like, Dad, put me down.
Mad Mike Falkirk.
I was walking.
Thanks for
and
subscribing.
sniffing things What are you doing?
Conera. Or my baby.
Damn you, Yindy! You are not God.
Yeah.
Let me sniff the room.
Oh, see, earlier today, right, I got his carrot, right, and I threw it over, no, I went 1, 2, 3, threw it over that way.
At Riley
He
Sadlex.
spent the next 10
Milo.
minutes having a tantrum because he was looking over it, he thought it was on the table, and it wasn't. I was like, Milo, look behind the sofa, for fuck's sake, you know. X to shut, oh, unless,
At Riley Sadlex.
it says,
He got a little blem face.
he does. It was saying X, but really what it meant was square. Because I'm on a PS5 controller, not an Xbox one.
Yes.
A touch of water is like acid to
Conera.
a vampire.
Our baby is
I
fine,
had
just
to find
making me
another way to
hungry,
pass.
tired and fat.
Okay. That's perfectly okay, sweetheart. So, again, like I said, I have dad bod too, so it's all fine. So, and glide. Right. I love how our other friend Doug just keeps coming on and off hell tires. So I'm surprised you're not on with him, Mike, because you're on with us.
I've got 2 other friends also playing it as well. I feel like if I load it up, I'll be torn between the two.
At Riley Sadlex.
Well, isn't that thing?
Feed this poor woman.
I'll have you know, Riley, that this poor woman is in a completely different town to me at this current moment in time. Because sadly, we still are working in 2 separate towns. And so, right. I missed a rune back there, didn't I? Is it worth going back?
Up to yourself.
Okay. Haha! Fuck you, gravity. And boom. It was in here, wasn't it? It was in one of these cells.
Yeah, it's one of those cells.
Haha, bars mean nothing to me. So yes, I do think there's absolute mileage in another Legacy of Kain game where it's
Conera.
the transition.
Cause you won't move to the wilderness.
I'd be interested in a Blood Omen 1 remaster or remake, perhaps.
100%.
Keep it like the old style Legend of Zelda style game.
Yeah.
Keep it like that, but just update the graphics and
Yeah.
load times and stuff.
And maybe HD, like, even... I mean, it would be awesome to have Simon Templeman back, but even just, like, upscale or AI upscale his lines.
Yeah. I think you
would
do
find-
like audio wizardry with that.
Yeah.
Preferably just the original voice cast, really.
Oh,
I think.
well, yeah, sadly, a lot of them are dead at the moment. So
Exactly.
We've lost Tony
Hence-
J.
Hence why it'd be good to just, improve the original, make it a remaster rather than a...
We lost Tony J, i.e. we lost Megabyte from Reboot, if you remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah. So,
I was gonna say we lost... I don't fucking remember his name. The bad guy from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Frollo. He was Frollo.
oh, was he?
was
Oh,
it.
yeah, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, but then there's an absolute army of like guys our age that grew up with Legacy of Kain, love Legacy of Kain, and I'm pretty sure have spent the last 20 years perfecting a Tony J impression. So I'm sure we could get a pretty good impersonator to like do his lines. Personally, I think they're bringing Doctor Doom into the new Marvel movies.
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer.
They missed the trick.
Was
I know
nearly in my
why they
grasp.
brought Robert Downey Jr.
The
back,
door had been sealed by a blessed barrier.
but what they should have
As I
done
approached, the Reaver
is Darth
resonated
Vader
in
him, have a big
response.
guy in a
Perhaps
suit,
its dark
and have
sorcery
Simon
could
Templeman
dispel
do
these
the voice
holy
of Doctor Doom.
barriers.
Yeah.
Like
that
he
would have
did
been cool.
in
Like
the
he
90s.
was in the 90s. Yep.
Yeah, Marvel. The missus was chastising me for not moving to the wilderness there. Tavarus, you live in the wilderness. Can you blame me?
I live like 2 streets away from your missus.
Yeah. Exactly my point.
And she thinks you wouldn't be round at mine painting Warhammer stuff. What?
No, let's be fair. You'd be round at ours. So.
Yeah, probably. Hey, I've hoovered and everything. This place is looking all right.
Yeah, Milo's like, when's the next time we can go back? I found interesting stuff under that sofa. So, right, back into-
You want to pick up as much of those arcane tomes
Yeah.
as you can, 'cause that's how you unlock your skins.
Right.
Conera. You'd have to find the key to the handcuffs.
What, have you hidden them again? Right, is that water down there? Yeah, it looks like water. That's a drawbridge. Don't jump into this. What looks like a door on the ledge.
Don't do that.
Yeah, as powerful and as majestic as Elder Kain is, he's also water soluble, which it's a bit of a downside for a legendary vampire emperor. It basically turns him into the Wicked Witch of the West. Again, for a secret order of vampire hunters, I love how they just leave random vials of blood for any invading vampire, just to kind of go, oh, thanks, a snack. Ow. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's one of these again. Ow. Again, sort of takes away from Kane's majesty, where he just gets knocked out by a random bolt. You know, it's like him walking out after giving one of these great big
But
speeches
Riley Sadlex,
and getting his cuffs.
I fear I
stuck on the
joined back to
door.
hear handcuffs while standing in my parents' room.
Oh, for God's
Thanks, IG.
sake. See, honey, we're getting Riley into trouble. We're corrupting their fragile little mind. So-
What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
Right, Tavarus, I'm not a bad influence, am I? Don't answer that.
No comment.
His bank
Conera.
balance says otherwise.
Excellent grins.
Yo, dog, you got any more of those Warhammer minis?
Oh, trust me,
Need a
Mike.
quick fix.
The Warhammer's the least of it. So,
That is not Twitch appropriate, I don't think.
Okay.
You'll lose that affiliation. We
yeah, I
should
know, right?
Stop talking. Yeah.
Apparently, there was a meeting or something with Peter Mandelson, and he turned to the guy next to him, and he just went, "I don't know where this reputation of me being the Dark Prince comes from. I mean, I'm really actually a lovely guy." And then his
But
phone
Riley
went,
Sadlex,
and he turned around and just
shall I
went,
resit the silicone portions you told us?
"Riley, don't talk about silicon on my streams." So, and let's just leave it at that. So yeah, the guy, his phone went, and then he suddenly just went, "This needs to be suppressed.
Conera.
Suppress it.
Rolling
Suppress
on
it."
the floor laughing.
Oh, there we go.
Do it now. Suppress it now.
So yeah, apparently, I don't know if you heard this, right? Again, Mike, you're usually up on these sort of things. So after he got fired, right, Peter Mandelson got fired for being friends with a notorious, kiddie fiddler. He wanted his
But
full
Riley
severance / payment
Thumbs up.
for the 4 years he would have been in the role,
Yep.
which amounted
This
to half
emblem is
of.
unmistakably a vampire.
It was half a
origin
million,
and
wasn't it?
designed to enhance the Reaver's
Something like that,
power.
but yeah.
But
Same
this
as Prince Andrew.
coincidence seemed
When he was getting kicked out of his house, he was like, well, if that's the case, then I should get back pay for all the rent that I don't even pay and all the rest of it. They're all just money grabbers, man.
I know. The big one that got me was the fact, I think,
you an easy death.
in terms of inheritance,
I
if
can
there's
promise
somebody
you the same,
who doesn't
but it
inherit
would
the
be a
land,
lie.
it defaults to the crown. And this has meant that technically King Charles is the largest landlord in all of the country.
Yeah.
But the problem is, problematic land, or land that needs development in order to be useful or whatever. He's got no legal responsibility to do anything with it. So this is just left to basically all these illegal dumps appearing on them. That's like causing all kinds of issues and flammable fires and pollution in rivers and stuff like that. But because he's the fucking crown, no one can prosecute. Because he'd be prosecuting in his own name. And it's like, that seems like a glitch of the system that really should have been ironed out.
There was an even better glitch in the system which former Prince Andrew might use. See when Diana's butler was getting done for them finding things that belonged to Diana in his loft, right? He said, well, there was somebody else in the room with me when she said that. It's the Queen. And so then they would have to call her as a witness.
Right.
But she'd be testifying against the court, which is the Crown Court, which is herself.
Yeah.
So she couldn't, so the court case fell apart. Because he couldn't get his witness to testify, right? So then Prince Andrew could do something similar if anything was to go to court. He could try and get his brother to testify, and King Charles would go, oh no.
That is some like 4D chess level shit. It's like But and I love this. It's all right. We're on a mature stream. Apparently, the Royal Secret Service, in charge for like being the royal bodyguards, they had a code name for whenever Andrew was in the building.
Yep, I know it.
So whenever they come in, the cunts in the building, the cunts in the building.
Had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key.
Apparently, he's not a very nice person to talk to out with public appearances.
Funny that, and you know, I hear similar things about Fergie, so. Right. So I love this room in Soul Reaver too, because this is where you do the shift and you get that weird thing that comes off there.
Yes. Yes.
Which I thought was a lovely touch.
The finale, the Ouroboros and stuff, yeah.
Right, have I been this way before? Eee. Oh no. I've gone back the way, haven't I? This is... Yeah, I've been turned around. Shit. Because, like I said, I've only played Defiance the once, but I've played Soul Reaver so many times. It's weird to like have those two really recognizable rooms like back to back from each other.
Yeah.
Right. So presumably, if that's the way we came, this is the way we want to go. Right. There we go. Let's stand with our backs facing this inevitable drop. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
What?
What are those runes? I genuinely can't remember. Are they in the original game?
Which ones?
Those runes I was smashing and collecting.
Yes.
Right. That's a sheer drop. Let's not go down to our death. Hold right trigger. Oh, there. Is that what I'm meant to be aiming at? Oh, right, I'm with you, right, okay, right. I see it. Cool. That makes sense. Whee. Ah, fuck. And... is that a checkpoint? The big Kain symbol.
Yep.
Yeah. Because again, I find it hard to believe that the Sarafan just randomly have like Kain's insignia just randomly sprawn throughout the keep. Right. E. D. Oh, this is the other side of that drawbridge, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yep, there we go. So, how is your 40k fixation going on? So, where have you got up to?
Painful. I still don't know what the hell I want to do. I just don't know how the hell to build my party, build my army, I guess. And I'm not bothering with anything until the new
Edition.
comes
Yeah.
out.
Fair enough.
So like I'll slowly build up my 1,000 Suns, but in terms of other armies,
Yeah.
I'll
Like
have to see what's happening.
Like I said, that'll
Yeah.
give you orcs and
Some space arenas to mess
Yeah.
around with.
yeah. And likewise, I'm slowly trying to corrupt the two of you into playing Kill Team, which I have just kept up with Kill Team since like every edition of it. I've realised we're on 26 now. I started collecting Warhammer again seriously, like in my current obsession, in 2018. So I have nearly kept up with 10 years of Warhammer releases. No wonder I have a fucking problem. So, you know, looking at that fire that was in Glasgow, I couldn't help but sit there, and a small part of me went, if that was my flat, the Warhammer! So... Right, where am I meant to be going? Tavarus, do my thinking for me. What am I missing?
Did you let the drawbridge out?
I did let the drawbridge out, but I think it wasn't that just a
Conera.
shortcut, or was it meant to go
And
over
yes, his collection was
I think
big
you
when we
meant to
met.
go over it and back to it.
it? You were always impressed with the size of my collection, sweetheart. You know, it's bigger than most other guys. What can I say? Oh, I rewatched that video. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's like my Warhammer collection. And I'm sitting there watching it, going,
Conera.
I have literally
Aha.
every one of them. So that is actually me. So, oh.
At Riley Sadlex. The
Hold on.
red ring at the
Said
weird guy.
yes, his collection was
At
big when
Riley
we met.
Sadlex. Pause.
That makes it sound like she's been siphoning it off to sell it off. She's probably raising funds for the baby room by siphoning off your collection.
Wait, are you trying to tell me my missus has plans to secretly murder me when she's like in the will and then sell my Warhammer collection that's appreciated in value about tenfold? No, she has not at any point throughout our relationship indicated to me such a plan.
They don't indicate. They drop hints that we do not pick up on.
Oh,
that we're too stupid to realise, yeah.
Yes.
Conera. Rolling on the floor laughing.
boys, that was sarcasm. She's totally planning to do me off. Right, if you don't hear from me, that's what's happened. So,
It's like, honey, are you mad?
Conera.
Oh, fine.
Milo,
Oh, God.
you know our plan.
Oh, God. What did I do?
oh, that's what I've got to look forward to. Honey, are you angry at me? No, we're fine. We're even. What do you mean by that? Oh no!
We will be even.
Oh, my space marines in a vat of acetone. No!
Oh, oh.
Right where it
Even I
hurts.
felt that hurt.
I know, right?
Mostly because I'd like those nights.
Oh, do I?
I'd repeat.
At Riley Sadlex. Well, I ain't a witness.
Years later, you know, the mysterious death of Yindy, you know, will point back to the stream for clues. Right, presumably I need to upgrade the Reaver to get through those barriers. That seems like something that this game would do. The problem is I'm not actually paying attention to where I'm going, which is why I'm getting lost. So like I said, you may need to help me.
$12. So you want to get upstairs. So I don't think
okay.
you've got the. Oh wait, if you got the
Conera. Vinted will have
you got the
£1
swords
sale.
for the.
Again, that hurts me, honey, in ways you don't realise. So, by the way, Vinted still has me blocked. Right, I was trying to like sell some of my dad's
At
jackets.
Riley Sadlex.
And they still...
Riley was never here. Don't come looking for him as he knows nothing.
There's no one here but his chickens.
Conera. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Right. Where are we? So we were saying, I've got to get up to the higher level. Or... Do I? No, I don't hit that, do I?
No. There is a way up to the higher level. Just think, or did you pick it up at the thingy? See if you go back to where the guys were at the rooftops, the archers.
There were these guys, and I think there was like another bunch as well. Again, I love the majestic Kain, the protagonist of the series, wandering around with a fucking map, going, well, where am I? Which chambers have I been to again?
Yeah.
So,
Which chambers have I
Conera.
previously entered?
I'm keeping it online
I'm
buying
sure.
baby things.
fair enough.
At Riley Sadlex. What was that Vinted story?
Right, so trying to sell a load of my dad's old jackets. So my mum wants to try and get money for them. So I was going to try and put them on Vinted, and they're good quality jackets. The problem is my dad was a small medium. I'm unfortunately a large, and although I'd love to wear them, there's just no way that I'm realistically going to be able to. So, and I'm just trying to get a wee bit of money for them. In all honesty. Hold on. But the thing is, to put things nicely, and I know the missus is watching this, so she's going to have a reaction. To say my mum is rather particular when it comes to these sorts of things, and likes to have a say in an input. Now that is the most diplomatic phrasing you're going to get from me. All right, so shut up.
Okay.
Conera. Aha.
Yeah, there it is. There's the from the missus. So my mom insisted on taking all the pictures, and she did a really good job of the pictures. In fact, she did such a good job of the pictures, they look like they've come from a professional website, which is very much against, the whole ethos of Vinted.
Yeah.
Which has then led to me, when trying to put these things on Vinted, suddenly I only got like 1.5 in, and then suddenly, this account has been permanently banned. I completely locked down, and I'm like, what? What have I done? So, I have appealed to have it taken off or gain access, and it was me holding the jackets going, I'm not a corporate seller, for fuck's sake. I'm just trying to sell my dad's old stuff. What have I done wrong? Please tell me so I can, fix it. But
Rectify it, yeah.
Yeah, but they've still not got around to reviewing my ticket. So that's frustrating. Failing that, the plan is, if we can't shift them, take them down to the Tavarus in Glasgow and see what I can get from them there.
Aye.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. I was down at the Tavarus before our particular night out, Francis, in November. You know the one of which I speak.
Yes. Indeed.
Anyway, there was a very particular shop or stall I was at, selling all kinds of. Well, let's just say one of the items of clothing that they had were these really big, massive, furry kind of cyber gothy
At Riley
type
Sadlex.
boots.
EB.
And I'm like, if they were a slightly different shade of pink and went with, some of my other stuff, I'd totally be grabbing them. But sadly I didn't. And I genuinely ran into one of my students. And we just looked at each other, and I just looked at her and just went, oh, don't act surprised. You know what I'm about. So I just walked off. Now we're going to justify this. So... The worst part is she was actually at that night out that we ended up going to. So, and again, I just looked at her and, I just looked at her and just went, yeah, it was for here. So, and just moved on. So, Riley, cover your ears. You're too young. Right. You don't need to be corrupted by such stealth. So. Right. Okay. Still not any further forward.
But Riley
I think
Sadlex
round to your...
wouldn't be surprised if.
Oh wait, yeah, that way.
I love that extended scream from that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of the barriers I can get through. Perfect.
Whoa.
Right. Ow! Stop undermining my confidence. So, randomly beaten to the face. Right. But by the way, I'm going to call heavy spoilers for Defiance, by the way. Not that I think you put... Mylan's twitching. So you think... So, yeah, heavy spoilers for Defiance. Best moments. Genuinely have to say the whole Heart of Darkness revelation was the first time I saw that cutscene where Raziel basically goes, I need the heart. What heart? Your heart. Wait, what?
You don't even know.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Yeah. He's genuinely surprised and went, oh, what? And then the best part is, and it has to be for me one of the best goddamn one-liners in everything. Leon Kennedy, eat your fucking heart out, literally. Kain shows back up again later and goes, well, they always did consider me heartless. It's like, yes. Dad jokes as well.
Have you been seeing the memes about Leon Kennedy if he was in other horror games?
Yes. Like
it was like Suplex is a 60-year-old man. Huh, that certainly was the last of him.
No, I've not seen that. I've been seeing loads of things of if Ubisoft did Resident Evil or if Bethesda did Resident Evil. So, right. So what's this? Hold A to trace the line. Okay, so there we go. Right, so that's that telekinetic marker again. Right. Let's go that way. And we Bob. So did you buy this on PS5? So have you got access yet to the new game, the one that's based on the comic?
No, because that releases at the end of March, I think.
Okay, so you've not got it yet, but you will presumably get it unlocked.
I think so.
Right.
Although I'm not sure it was a bundle.
Right.
I checked.
Oh. You know, it's really cool concept art, but he does look like some sort of weird seeing enemy.
Aye.
You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain. It has been a long time, hasn't it? No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here. Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board. By your hand, I suspect. Where is he? Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for alms. Enough wordplay. Don't threaten me.
Oh yeah, because his staff affects the heart specifically, and when he loses the heart, he's like, "Oh, looks like your staff doesn't work anymore. Fuck you."
Kain should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire. Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing. You have read the signs, but missed their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature. You have no idea what you've unleashed.
He has a lot
There
of
was a
unsettling
time
facial folds.
when you might have heeded
Yep.
wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless. You will have to learn the truth for yourself. You will be needing this. Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
Now, inevitably, with time travel stories, like I said, as a 12-year-old, my mind was blown by the complexity and just how well it was written. But I have begun to notice quite a lot of plot holes as an adult coming back to it. But actually, now that I think about this a little bit more, that didn't quite make sense.
Yeah.
Also, and this will mean nothing to Mike, but you know, for you, Tavarus, this will almost be sacrilege. In the original Blood Omen,
Mobius's attempt at stopping
I
me
beat
was not one
William
of his
without
better
using the Soul
efforts.
Reaver.
When I found him, it would be my turn.
Whole
to offer a
timeline
few
fucked.
Surprises.
You
I
know,
was going to say,
Yeah.
nothing happens.
yeah. I love how like Raziel just been sent to his room like a sulky teenager.
Yeah.
Surrender, Raziel.
Ah, Tony J.
Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny.
For you, sweetheart, you may recognize this as the narrator from the Treasure Planet movie.
Accept your calling, Raziel.
Oh, Treasure
Let go
Planet.
of these
Such a good
vain
film.
hopes.
So underrated.
Relinquish your will and feed.
A lot.
I found a random TikTok channel, right?
Right. Okay.
What profit from this defiance?
Can you remember Games
Conera.
Master?
Tavarus,
I
is your
do.
phone broken?
Right. Well, somebody's recreating Games Master clips, like when a player asks the Game Master for help in games,
Yeah.
but is using AI so that they can do new clips on new games, and it's the Game Master answer it with the voice and everything.
Ah, Twitch
Conera.
before Twitch was a thing.
I love Treasure Planet's smiling face.
Also, the missus is none too subtly, Tavarus, saying, check your phone. I think she's sending you something.
Yours is a necessary
I've not
and
seen
noble
anything yet.
function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore
He
me
does
to
look like he's
sleep?
come from some sort of emo
Why must
phase.
this game go on? We both know what you are. You
More
know
so than
better
normal.
The vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness.
You alright there,
Conera.
Tavarus?
No, he didn't reply
Yeah,
to my message
yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, right, that. Oh.
I can see.
Oh, you didn't reply to her.
Heart, Raziel.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a
my
dangerous
bad.
move. In fact, you know
Yeah.
what? In fact, right? I messaged her yesterday 3 times before she got back to me, and I went,
You know what
Bet you
fate
messaged
awaits
Tavarus,
when
and she
you
went,
leave the underworld.
"Oh shit, I actually did." It's like, ha! See, you can't get on to me for that now.
The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you.
I'm going to be in for a thrashing the next time she sees
I
me.
could not deny it. As long as
I won't
remain
ask where the
here
black guy
behind
came
my
from.
captors,
It's all fine. It's all consensual. Don't worry, Riley. We're not hurting each other.
Conera.
become the
But I
round
messaged you
spirit
first.
imprisoned in the
That
real
is true. That is true, sweetheart.
That sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny. than to
Now, this is
cower
top level Shakespearean banter, by the way, or dialogue, and we're just like totally
But
rude
Riley
off the top
Sadness,
of it.
if you order that food, you're safe.
Again, Riley, stop giving her ideas.
I submit.
Also, in the middle of nowhere where you and my missus are, Tavarus, is there any fucking Deliveroo? Or Just Eat?
Yeah, there is. There is.
Okay.
You'll be hard pressed for stuff in this time, right?
Yeah. Because I remember the first time the missus was over here, she was like, oh, I can go for something exotic, like a Domino's. And I'm like,
Embrace your call.
Welcome to civilization.
Conera.
You will find
Rolling sausage with brown sauce
Which
grip.
flavour of Indian food would you like?
No. Right. The missus has been having cravings, right? And one of the first ones was Lorne sausage and brown sauce. Now, you make here's the
That's easy.
You're a Dundonian.
My wife,
Should be fine.
one of my wife's cravings was
At Riley Sadlex.
chopped up cheese sticks
I just
with
had
Nutella.
beans and toast.
chopped up cheese sticks and Nutella. Okay, that would might trump. It's just the fact that, and this is a weird Yindy fact for you, right? My weakness, my kryptonite, is Heinz tomato ketchup. I'm okay with tomato puree, but ketchup and brown sauce, cannot handle it. And she's sitting there going, I've got a craving for that. And it's like, are you sure the child's mine?
Conera.
So-
Baked beans.
Oh, don't even go there with baked beans. No, that is grounds for divorce with me. And you fucking know it. So,
I wouldn't ask for baked beans, Yindy. Just saying.
yeah, you better fucking not, or you're sleeping in your car tomorrow. So,
Have you got a thing against baked beans?
Yes. I
And
hate all 50 varieties.
and the worst part is,
I'm not prejudiced. I hate all 50 varieties.
Riley
not just one or
Sadlex.
two.
Heinz beans.
no, cannot handle baked beans. Right, in my younger days, I used to do a lot of burlesque shows, like the makeups for those sort of things. Not me doing burlesque. Well, actually, I was dressed as a cat at the time. That's something different. Let's not go there. But there was a lot of like dancers who would do that thing where they would like take a bath in baked beans and stuff, and it's like I had to actually leave the venue. Like, to use a Scottish expression, it properly gave me the dry heave or the
I knew
poke.
if I fell, it would mean my peril.
And when the child comes, sweetheart, right? I'm just saying, no to spaghetti hoops or to alphabeti spaghetti. Cannot handle that, right? It's fine. The kid's dyslexic. They're fucked anyway. So.
No, if you're both dyslexic, doesn't it like cancel it out, no?
I don't think it works like
Don't think
that.
it works that way.
I think it like square roots it, so it becomes like a superpower.
Right,
You
okay.
are offered further evidence of your obedience.
My crippling dyslexia amplified. Oh, great.
I must
I am
feed you
dyslexo.
before I depart this
Superhero.
place.
You must feed
Superhero.
At Riley Sadlex.
Raziel.
That's atrocious. Let them eat spaghetti hoops.
Riley, keep this up and you'll be babysitting. So. Oh.
Alright, just do not make the mistake that every new
Conera.
parent does.
They're yours. I've got a heater in my belly.
And try the baby food.
That's true. That is me. Again, you will testify this. That is fucking weird seeing Raziel with a jaw and like, what is that animation? He's like what?
Yeah.
He's like that thing from like Jurassic Park 1. What the fuck? So, yeah. All right. Can't
At Riley
unsee that.
Sadlex. I
Yeah.
already babysit, and I can say it's hell.
I love the last time I like played I babysat for my friend's child, and she was at work, and you know what, the kid was only like 2, she was a lovely child, and like when her mum left, she was like crying obviously because her mum was leaving, but then I put on Sesame Street. And literally, she would be crying, the Sesame Street would come on, Elmo would start singing, and she'd be like, oh, I like this song. And she'd sing along to Elmo. And there was just this thought and this look on her face that went, okay, that was nice. Sorry, where was I? Ah, yes, I remember. It's like, oh, you were doing so well. And then when her mum finally came back, she was absolutely fine. She was playing away. She was having a great time. Then all of a sudden her mum came. It's like, Mama! It's like, she was fine the entire time, right? I don't know why she's being dramatic now. I may have given her a little bit of Iron Brew in her sippy cup, and she fucking loved it. That's all I'm saying. So I think I was her favourite person at that point. Start them early on the brew, as any true Scotsman should be. If we manage to get Snoogans and Red over, we're sending them away with a crate of Iron Brew. Right. Okay, once again, where am I? What the fuck am I meant to be going? Not up there. I think I still have my original copy of Defiance on PlayStation 2.
Nice.
It's the only bloody way to play it up until now.
Yep.
Can Raziel fire the Reaver in this one? One thing I do like about, generally I like about the Soul Reaver games is the power-ups that Raziel gets throughout the games carry on to the next one. Stop it, Riley. Stop it. I will put you in timeout. You know, one of the missus's favourite hobbies to torment me is to try and find the weirdest food possible that contains baked beans. She sent me a baked bean pizza the other day, and it's like, don't you fucking dare. I'm just saying, don't you fucking dare. So, if you ever want to have sex again, no. So, that's how serious it is.
You may go, but remember,
At Riley
you are
Sadlex.
mine.
Fine.
You
Thumbs
will no
up.
more
I'm talking to
escape from
Snuggins
me.
about his campaign, by the way.
Alright, okay.
he was worried that I was giving away all his secrets.
Alright, okay.
And I was like, nope.
You give away secret mics, the infamous gossip of our group. No, never. I'm probably getting Snookins into trouble here, but his exact words to me were, "Oh, for fuck's sake, I work with nurses. Mike's on another level." So
That makes sense out of them placement.
yeah,
I don't know why I get this reputation with everybody I know.
yeah, maybe because you're like, "Oh yeah, my mate did this," and it's like,
Huh, am I the problem? No, everyone else is. Am I out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
exactly.
Skinner mean.
You want this
I'm thinking baked bean coloured armour for my
No,
minis now.
don't. That's actually affecting me now. Stop it, the pair of you.
I mean, that's not too far off from the Iron Brew.
At
Yeah,
Riley
no,
Sadlex.
I'm fine with Iron Brew.
Spill the beans.
Yeah, but I was going to put the wee baked bean logo on that on their shoulders and
Oh,
things.
no, stop it. No, she sent me a tin, and it was like baked bean or big bean, and it was like one massive bean in like bean. And I was like, ugh. So, no. So that's my weakness in any sort of game, by the way. So in our Judge Dredd campaign, when you get finally face off against Judge Death, you're just gonna come in there armed with Heinz baked beans. It's like, nah, I'm done, guys. I'm done. Campaign's over.
Or tell them about baby dancing you said they're going to have ad 2.
Oh, okay, yes.
At Riley Sadlex. Okay, they're getting to Catman. We need to stop rolling on the floor laughing.
So yes, we had the first scan the other week, so we got to see the child. Now, as a new expectant father, there's an anticipation when you go in that, oh God, are they not going to be able to find the baby? Are they going to be unusually still? You know, that sort of thing. And then no, the child comes into full view, and all I can say is that fucker is fully active. They are fucking raving in there, dancing away. The missus doesn't feel a thing. I'm checking to go, are you sure there's not tiny headphones and a Walkman as they're basically doing all this shit in there? And I'm like, oh fuck. The kid's going to have ADHD, aren't they? I'm screwed. That makes 2 of them. So
That reminds me when it was our first one. And
Riley
then it just kind of
Sadlex.
flip-flops on
The
whether
ad
they
is showing.
predict the sex or not, right? But at the time, it was a no-no. They wouldn't tell you, right?
Right.
You had to pay for a separate scan if you wanted to, which was fine because me and my wife were wanting a surprise. We weren't bothered, right?
yeah.
So during the
At
scan,
Riley Sadlex.
it was a nice side-on
for
view,
it.
and she was like, yeah, you can see its head and its arms and everything else. And I went, is that its Willie? And she just kind of looked at me and went, we're having a boy then. That's how clear it was on the scan.
Yeah. Again, Mike, there you are, gossiping to everyone. Can't keep it to yourself, can you? So I've been placed under strict instructions. You know, I have like top level security clearance. Only I am to find out the sex and coordinate with the sister for the surprise gender reveal thing. So I'm so trying to resist the temptation to fuck with that and like have like, what the fuck does green mean? Why is there black smoke? You know what's going on? They're going to be a goth.
Black smoke means the new pope was decided. Yeah.
Exactly.
Tavarus. At least baked bean team baby glow is unisex.
Yeah.
Oh. Brilliant, right now. I really need to stop giving you guys ways to torment
But
me.
Riley Sadlex, not the goth. Conera, rolling on the floor laughing.
Google this, but I am now going to Google dice that have like baked beans.
Oh no!
And I will specifically take them for every in-person tabletop game, regardless of what character I'm playing, regardless of if it's the black.
I invite you to my home. I give you my hospitality. I let you play with my thousands of pounds.
I love you, Yindy.
Thank you, sweetheart. They're bullying me. Get on to the text Tavarus and tell him to stop bullying me. Don't know what the fuck you can do about Mike though. He's just a will onto his own. So I've just resigned myself to the fact that Mike's there now. So.
Then that was a victory, however small, for me.
Right. Trying to regain some dignity. Remember when I was a small, just starting out streaming and it was just me, you know, enjoying my own company? Well, whatever happened to those gloriously peaceful days?
But Riley Sadlex, I ain't bullying, I'm just here.
No,
but Riley Sadlex,
you're just enjoying the catharsis. I'm just going to be inundated with baked bean memes now. Where am I going? I've got new neighbours, by the way. They're probably hearing me shouting through the wall, kind of going, "What the fuck is he on about?" So,
talking about hating baked
only
beans.
open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
Right. Okay. This is where, Raziel has to bootleg his way back into reality by basically hijacking a corpse. I remember the indignity of that the first time I played Defiance. Oh, for fuck's sake. Technically. Oh no, the hentai tentacle monsters. You have to pay extra for that on stream. So yes, we have to get you, Tavarus, on Helldivers. We still haven't got you fighting the good fight for democracy yet.
Yep, I've not started. Yeah, he's do that at some point.
We've got Doug into it, so.
Doug's neck deep in it.
Oh god.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, he took to that with a little bit too much fervor, I fear.
He was a skeptical one. He was like, "Oh, what's that about?" And we're saying, he goes, "Oh, I don't know. I might just give it a try."
Yeah, okay, and he's like been on it every night this week.
Yep.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted.
You're grounded, and I'm taking away your Wi-Fi and your phone.
As a wraith. And a wraith.
What's this? Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes. The other god, yeah.
So, my restraints had not
You
been
don't get me,
removed,
Dad!
only
I'm gonna go
loosened.
back into my room and listen to
I
Linkin
would
Park!
not be held prisoner in the spectral realm.
What?
There had to be another way.
Have you finished? Oh shit. Bugger. Have you finished Rogue Trader yet, Tavarus, on the RPG?
Oh no.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
not yet.
Again, it tells you.
I keep getting analysis paralysis about what
Oh,
Rogue
right.
Trader I want to make, so
Oh,
I'll
right,
play
okay.
it for half an hour and then decide, oh, I'll make
Ah,
it a
yeah.
character.
Fair enough. Well, that was
Yeah.
very simple because is it PC or PlayStation version that you're playing?
PlayStation.
That'll be why then. I was playing the PC version, and with the Owlcat games, you can put in your own custom profiles. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
totally made Inquisitor Dante, and just
Nice.
once again Rogue Trader featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, and then that just
Nice.
carried me right the way through it. So. Okay, so I'm looking for. Where's the body? I have to move into bars and spectral. Okay. Ah, right. Okay. You've got a deceptively high jump. Eee. So you get other outfits like in this one. I know you can unlock like Kain for Blood Omen and stuff.
As
Yes.
I emerged, I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that
You find them, did you, Tavarus?
Indeed.
What have you found? What am I missing?
Nothing.
Oh fuck.
At Riley
Check
Sadler,
your Discord, you'll
the
find
spaces
out.
in the walls remind me of the King Kong game where the bugs come out the walls.
Right. They're tormenting me on the Discord server, aren't they?
No.
I saw the picture that you posted last night, Mike.
My master's plan for me was ominously clear.
That's not me tormenting you. That was you tormenting yourself on your stream.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're gaslighting me on top of all that.
Their energy to feed him in his wheel of fate. I had to break these bounds, but I still possessed my own will.
What you said to me, you dicks. So, jumbo baked bean cursed food dice.
You're lucky it's sold out.
Should I be so fucking lucky?
Silence is mean to Paris trying to think of something different to talk about.
Yeah. I was just
So
about.
what was that?
I was just about
What
to
was
say
that thinking?
killing the weird warlocks from warlock pets from Warcraft. There, sorry, incredibly niche reference.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Go, yay! Right, as cool as the new skin is, I think I'm gonna revert maybe back to classic Kain. Kain ability.
At Riley Sadlex, I fancy some toast and TRM.
TRM. Toast is fine. By all means, knock yourself out. You know, why not even have a little bit of like jam or marmalade on that? You know, and nothing else, nothing savoury in a tomatoey based sauce.
Balance and
Kain skin. There we go. There we go. Back
At
to
Riley
okay.
Sadlex, T right now.
Ah, T right now, TR. Okay, right, I'm with you. So, sadly, I made a rod for my own back. When I first met the missus, you know, she was like, oh, Tetley's fine. She enjoys a cup of tea, but Tetley's fine. You know, I don't need anything too fancy.
At Riley Sadlex, Iron says right now funny here.
I made the
Conera.
mistake.
He actually sat at the other side of the living room heaving when I had toast in.
Yeah, and I'll do it again. So, but yes, I may have introduced her to Yorkshire tea, and I've completely put her off Tetley now, to the point where she actually has to get like tea ordered in for her now, which is back at home. They are just the Warlock pet from Warcraft. I just realised that now. Maybe it's the HD graphics. By the way, I am seriously considering trying Warcraft again.
You're going to say banning us from the stream?
Oh, that too. That too. As soon as I figure out how to. So, you know, we've only just got the audio and the visual kind of consistency relatively working between streams. You know, I still have Twitch keeps bugging me to like do a like custom trailer for the channel now that I'm an affiliate and kind of work on like custom emotes for the channel.
What a way to go.
To
Bad
reward
pose.
my community, and I'm like, no, you fuckers don't deserve, you know, rewards. No, I'm not going to give you emotes of baked beans to torment and spam my chat with.
I was going to say, I could make you some emotes, no problem.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So. Just going to be spammed with Bean Daddy from now on. Oh, for fuck's sake. No.
YindyPlayZ.
No, stop it, stop it.
You being rebranded.
Hey, Tavarus, we could do what do you call it channel?
Uh-oh, I'm not liking where this is going.
Conera.
Well,
cheesy
we
dreams drooling
create
face.
Bindi.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, and then it's like a competitor's channel, yeah.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's just Yindy's channel but copied into Bindi.
Ah, yes.
Now, I love how I went on both use
At Riley Sadlex.
you know, Twitch pages.
Beans
and
are
was like,
supreme. And that's
I
from
was
a gay
like,
guy.
I'll follow them back, but no, you're
Conera.
not getting my follow.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
I don't stream anyway, so
Yeah.
fine.
No, you do. You just freeload off my stream, you dick. So- I'm sorry. That cut a little harder than I meant. I'm sorry. The bean puns are getting to me.
Alright, no need to lose your sauce over this.
Oh, don't.
And now there's bad puns too.
Oh, yeah.
I've got over 50 varieties of them.
Oh.
I know I'll pick up from Tesco on the way to that.
Oh God. Well, I was about to say, right, you know,
Multi-pack of meat.
I was about to say, right, yeah, you probably will need to bring
At
food
Riley
tomorrow.
Sadlex.
But now,
This
now
is the
I
most
don't.
fun I've had all day.
You don't trust me.
I don't fucking trust you now,
They'll be standing at the door with a metal detector.
Yeah.
honey. Why do you think I take charge of the cooking in our relationship? Yeah, whenever we're out, she says, yeah, he doesn't let me cook. It's like, I don't not let you cook. I just like to take charge of the cooking. But certainly after this, yeah, I am not letting any of you fuckers in the kitchen again. So.
It's alright, Yindy. I hate baked beans too. You're alright.
Okay, thank fuck for that.
I am not commenting.
Conera. You're fussy.
Malik.
I am
the
fussy.
Black Seraphim warrior. I have met
I
him
know what I
before.
like. Let's put it that way.
His sword and shield seem to have gone astray.
So this is several streams in a row where people have commented that the chat has been the most entertaining thing.
I mean, in
But
some
Riley
in
Sadlex.
some ways, you
I
know,
make a mean beans and toast.
but you can keep that mean beans and toast to yourself, Riley. Right? We don't need any of that filth or any of that debauchery here on this stream. Wait, did he just like come out of a hat from the floor?
Yes.
He's not important enough to use the door. Yeah, fuck you. Smackety smack.
At Riley Sadlex. I will face with rolling eyes.
So, Riley, how did your hospital adventures go yesterday? Did you encounter any big mutant zombie girls chasing you through the halls? I swear that makes sense in context if you were on last night's stream. So...
I assumed it was something Resident Evil related. I was about to make a joke about the locals around these parts.
Well, yeah.
But, obviously you're alive, it's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very wise if you want to live.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're back here. Right, so... Usually you know you're on the right path when... I'm sorry, Milo, have I disturbed you? And you dig into China again. There's something very interesting under that cushion. Also, you definitely smell a Watson, so I think it's time for you to have a bath at some stage.
Conera. Baby boy.
Oh, there we go. Right. No, he just
At Riley
dipped over that
Sadlex.
side.
Changed our minds and went to an abandoned house instead. But we
Okay.
ended up leaving as someone opened a door while me and my cousin were in the car.
As in, they opened the car door when you were in the car, or, there was somebody actually in the abandoned house. At which point, are you sure that wasn't just a house? You gotta be careful about that, Riley. Tavarus, I'm lost again. Where am I meant to be going?
You want to go to the room with the snake on the floor.
Okay, right. I think I know how to get back to there. Okay. Soul Reaver 2 I could do in my sleep. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I very rarely get further than the
At Riley Sadlex.
Sarafan keeping this
No,
one.
no. There was a garage and the door just randomly opened, so we left. And I can promise you it was abandoned.
Okay, right, yeah. If random like doors and like spooks are happening, yeah, maybe get the fuck out of there. Right, can I go that way? This way? I would have sworn that the snake door was the other direction. No, that's the way we came in. So yeah, it is the other direction. So it would be that door there, but it's locked on me. I see.
At Riley Sadlex. Not the worst we have dealt with.
Oh God. Right, it was sort of not so subtly hinting that I used the map. So, skins.
How have you been suitably distracted from the game and you can't think straight?
Yeah. I'm still fucking reeling. Yeah, thanks to you two.
How's it thanks to us? It was you that mentioned them. It was you that started the conversation.
I have an obligation to
About
be.
what?
I have an obligation to be entertaining on stream.
And you quite clearly are, because this is hilarious.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why you fuckers keep coming back. So right, for local map. Reverse status. Dark Chronicle, combat abilities. Local map.
Conera. Feed me.
I mean, what can I realistically order to the missus, Tavarus? I mean, in fact, no, right, Tavarus, you're the delivery, you're the Deliveroo. Go around and feed my missus. So,
Maybe.
leave it at the door and run away. She might eat you. I'm not.
yeah, it's true.
I'm not exaggerating. So. Love you, sweetheart.
At Riley Sadlex. Okay, Milo gotta get that jacket and bags on.
No, he's fucked. He's out. He's just out. Oh. Oh yeah. So, the whole Dark Prophecy demo.
Remember the Haribo baby?
Oh god. The Haribo baby. Right, I know you love Haribo, and I get you Haribo all the time, but what was the Haribo baby specifically? This is a story I genuinely can't remember, and I'm slightly scared now.
Well, let's just say, remember the Hannibal, baby.
Alright, okay.
I don't know.
Conera. Milos my baby.
Is this the fact that you keep, like, whenever you have Haribo, you always bite a bit off and then stick it to Milo's head, turning him into a unicorn, and he spends the next half an hour trying to lick it off? Which I'm pretty sure is cruelty to small dogs. He's filed several complaints with the UN.
Tell me, where can I find your master?
Why is this oddly sexual?
Mobius is...
What's that pressing up against my back?
Is that Soul Reaver, or are you happy to see me?
Oh, we're back here. Right, okay.
Conera. No, he hasn't. He loves his mummy, plus he loves Haribo.
He does. And he's also addicted to tea, and I wonder why.
But Riley Sadlex. Oh my.
So in a couple of weeks, there might be a double doggy stream. I'm looking after his cousin Maximilian again, so I might have two dogs on stream. Because we all remember what happened last time Max was on stream. Right, where am I going? Alright, okay, yeah, we're back in the sneak room now. Okay.
So, yes.
Yes. Oh, fuck off.
And
So yeah,
But Riley Sadlex.
combat
Another pupper.
was never the strong point of the Legacy of Kain games. And I think,
Conera.
yeah.
He's always a bit chunky when he goes back to daddies from mummies.
Oh, just a bit, sweetheart. I mean, I've not had a situation like that time I was like, what the fuck happened to him? You had him for 4 days. Why is he cylindrical? So, don't take him for a walk, take him for a roll.
yeah.
Oh, it's spellcaster. So yeah, I know Dark Prophecy was made in the same engine as Defiance, but yeah, I am just seeing that the Dark Prophecy demo was just a random level spliced together with some... Yeah. I was kind of hoping that there was like, oh, those are some cool
Conera.
new enemies. Or...
Don't wait shame my baby.
He's fine. He's walked it off. So, Milo is more confident in his skin than any of us will ever be. He does not give a shit. He doesn't just strut. He prances wherever he goes. So,
Falcon insignia.
right, there we go. Also, little bit of for half-wits lore for you. Do you know why the city of Kainor is called the city of Kainor?
Because of Kain.
Well, I was literally looking around my room when I was writing the script. I was like, I need a name.
Conera.
I need a Kain.
I
Looked
am the
up,
one and only.
saw my Kain figurine and went, Kainor, right, that'll do. And put that down. So,
Yep.
What you're saying is that for like Dungeons and Dragons, you're literally that scene from The Usual Suspects.
I was more thinking that
Yeah.
scene from Family Guy where he's like trying to come up with his name and he looks
Peter
around. Griffin. Oh,
Fucking
shit.
Griffin Blige Bass, yeah. Oh, that scene. Christ.
Right, okay, I'm back here. Do I want to be back here? I don't think I want to drop down, do I?
No.
No. Where do I want to go?
You just jumped over, right?
I did just jump over, but that door's locked. I'm pretty sure that door's locked. Hold on. Oh, it might be I need to hit the thing. Right, that'll be why. Ah, cool. Right. Here's a big bastard. Right, okay. What could possibly go wrong here? No. I could have so grabbed that. There was ample opportunity to grab that. Ah, the infamous sliding block puzzle. A staple of any Amy-headed game. Have you played the Uncharted
Malik's
games?
missing shield.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I hated to restore his
Not
dignity,
4.
but I would
Not
need
right.
to
4,
return
but on the
this
others.
to his monument before I could
I'd be
progress.
interested in them from the point of view it's what Amy Hennig went and did after the Soul Reaver games. But, see, Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider, National Treasure, like that sort of like explorer style kind of fantasy,
Riley Sanders.
never got into for me.
I need to fix my posture. I straightened my back and it sounded like Rice Krispies.
Riley,
Conera.
you're 19.
I'm going to listen to my dragon sex book tongue out.
Right, honey, we'll get to the Dragon Sex book in a second, right? But getting back to Riley, you're 19, right? You do not get to complain about a sore back. I'm 37. Mike is 46? So
44.
44, okay, yes.
Right,
Wait,
Riley, you can start complaining when you take a shit and you do your back in.
you can start complaining that when you kneel down, your knees pop, right? That's when you know, okay? When you get up and you make a noise, and it's like, why did I make a noise? That didn't hurt. What the fuck? Yeah. Or
Or if you turn too fast and get suddenly really dizzy.
Yeah.
or you unironically call someone else son for the first time. That's it. There's no going back after that.
Yeah, when you say
But
back
Riley
in my day,
Sanders.
or
Wow,
something
okay.
along those lines.
Yeah, and actually mean it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As for my missus proclaiming the other, she's
But
away to
Riley
read
Sadlex.
her dragon
My
sex
knees
book.
do pop.
So my missus is really into romanticy, right? And she's really into
God.
the. Now, careful, you have to work with her. Anyway,
Oh God.
she's really into the Four Wings books. And she bought this kind of thermos. And it's a really good fucking thermos, by the way, right? And Riley, yes, I'm not going to lie, it was your class at the time. And let's just say I needed a rather lot
But
of
Riley
tea
Sadlex.
to get through the day.
I do get dizzy when I stand to fast, and my vision goes white.
So this particular day, I was going out and I needed to grab a thermos to make the biggest like pot of tea to get me going on, and it just so happened to be a Four Wings one. And I got on the bus with this, and I went into the college, and everyone in the class started coming up to me going, "Oh, you're a Four Wings fan," and then started talking to me about fucking dragon erotica, and I'm like, "No, stop! I do not read this," you know. This is my missus's. I just wanted a thermos. Stop going on about dragon porn.
Does this kind of like circle back to the do dragons have bumholes
I
thing?
was gonna say,
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
the cloaca discussion?
Yeah, we're back to this again, for fuck's sake. Actually, this is a point. Sweetheart, if you're still on the stream, clear it up. In your dragon erotica, do they have buttholes or cloacas? This is important.
Yeah,
we must know.
Are they like chickens where they poop and lay eggs at the same hole?
Do they do
But Riley
cloacanal
Sadlex.
or just
Oh
you know,
God,
normal?
I remember.
You know, the worst part is, right, when Mrs. got into audiobooks, I was like, there's so many great fantasy audiobooks I want to get you into. I gave her The Lives of Long-rumoured, absolutely an amazing series if anyone reads it.
Yeah.
Some of the Brandon Sanderson books, or the King Killer Chronicles.
They have massive dicks,
Oh,
grin.
King Killer's so good.
No, they don't have cloacas, but they have massive dicks. Thanks, honey. That's the imagery we needed for the stream. So the worst part is, right, we're playing this cool game about time-traveling vampires, and my missus, also really into vampires and also really into all like the Anne Rice stuff, is going, so when do Kain and Raziel start fucking? I've been hearing all this about vampires. Why there's no sex yet? It's like, it's a different type of vampires, okay? They don't need to fuck all the time. Although the gay homoerotic undertones, they could sort of be implied, I'm sure. So, again, Tavarus, where am I going?
But Riley Sadlex,
Exactly.
why am I hearing dragon smut?
You've literally paused right outside one of the doors you need to
Riley,
go through.
I don't know why you're hearing Dragon Smut. I ask myself
Riley
the question
Sadlex,
every time.
Can we go back to the baked beans?
No, let's not go back to the baked beans. Let's continue down the not the rabbit hole, the dragon's hole that is four-winged and romantic.
Have you heard of the most fearsome variety of the dragon, the Heinz dragon?
Stop it. I will turn this stream round, for fuck's sake.
We'll turn the stream round, I don't care how far away we are from home.
Right, okay, where am I meant to be going again? Right.
Yeah, you're
But
going
Riley
the wrong way,
Sadlex, no. Conera,
You
I'm
wanna go
going
back
back
that
to my
courtyard
Ruffles
statue of
boys
Malik
grin.
in it. And there's the big glowing yellow doors. You want to go to the yellow door on the right.
The yellow door, big yellow door on the right. Can I open?
Well, the
Oh,
big
yes,
signs.
yes, I can. I can see it. So we've got rid of that. So now, do any of you watch the YouTube channel Tail Foundry?
But Riley Sadlex, this stream turns around all the
I
time.
don't think so.
That is true. It's a really good series, Tail Foundry, Tailbot. They talk about a lot of like cool stories and concepts and fictions and kind of analytical stuff. Anyway, they did one particular episode on monster fucking, and there's a particular book that is probably one of the most, this is true, the most heavily researched, with thousands of academic papers written on it.
Conera, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, she knows where I'm going with this. The name of this book is called Morning Glory Milking Farm. Now, when this was brought to my attention, for purely academic purposes, you understand,
Of course.
this piqued my
But Riley
curiosity.
Sadlex, dear God,
Now, normally, me and the missus have very different taste in books, as we have just demonstrated. So we started listening to Morning Glory Milking Farm together. And you know what the worst part is? She got dead into it and finished it without me. I'm still salty about that. So
Was salty the right choice of words for?
Yeah, I was going to say. I'm not so sure it was.
Conera,
I'm running for
rolling on the
local
floor
government.
laughing.
Have you done anything that will put this party
No,
into
no.
disrespect?
The worst part is that night out I alluded to earlier. I'm pretty sure a fucking Tory MP walked by me and I was like, oh, they're here too. So I wonder if they're claiming this on expenses. So
But Riley Sadlex, I was gonna say, salty wasn't a great word
Don't worry,
choice.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is part of a series.
it's alright, Tavarus. When we're painting things tomorrow, I'll put it on in the background.
I was like, I do have a credit available on Audible. Nope.
I love how they just wait there for me to finish. It's fine.
Oh, I discovered something about that Resident Evil game.
All right.
Yeah, folk that were speedrunning it on the hardest setting discovered that if you go into first person view and look up, there's that the zombies don't attack you.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Nice.
Really? That seems a bit of an oversight.
They had a video of it on like in Extreme or Insane or whatever it is, and the guy was going down that lift that you were on,
Yeah.
and he was just looking up just to show you, and all the way down, not a single zombie attacked him, and then at the
But
bottom he
Riley
just looks down and
Sadness,
there's loads of them on the
You
left.
need to change your word choices.
No, Riley. I will never change my word choices. I know what I said, and I'm sticking with them.
In his right hand. However distasteful this errand was, I would return it to its
No, I will
proper
not
place.
rephrase. It's one of my favourite phrases. Word things as badly as possible for maximum comic effect.
Exactly. Even when you know damn well it's not the word you should use.
Yeah.
If there's a joke in there, you do it.
I got told off at work for making vagina jokes. The exact nature of the telling off was, you can't make a vagina joke because you don't have one. So I went, so does that mean penis jokes are on the
But
table?
Riley Sadlex. Sticking. Really?
I was then asked to leave. So... Yep, there's another thing up here. Grab this. Smacky smack. And they just don't learn, do they?
But Riley Sadlex. I mean, there was no other way to describe the clay molds.
Okay, well, to be fair, yes. I mean, there's only so many ways you can describe like a generic cut. And, well, put it this way. We were doing literal axe wounds. It didn't get much better when you put the blood on it. To be fair, it would be a little bit much telling me to model it on someone you know. God, I hope my boss never finds my streams.
The way to the
I'm
tower
fucked if
now
that's the
lay
case.
before me.
Because that could be
I
a
look
bit of...
forward to finding
Yeah.
Mobius and resuming our
I
conversation.
love how that clip on TikTok's still going, by the way. I'm still getting comments on it, and I've actually started getting loads. Well, I say loads. I'm up to 10 followers on YindyPlayZ, which, considering
But
I
Riley
had like
Sadlex.
2.
The bullet winds.
Oh,
But
God.
Riley Sadlex.
Right.
Wounds.
Yes. Okay. Right. When describing how to do like generic cuts and stuff for prosthetics, right? You know, you need to use vivid imagery with students. I find something that will stick in their memory and they will never forget and carry with them throughout their careers. So I like to try and pass on that knowledge. So the way that I describe like a generic cut, a bullet wound, and a bullet exit wound. Now, bearing in mind that when you're shot with a ballistic, it goes into the skin, pulls the skin inward, and you get a very distinctive star pattern. I have studied this. So the way I describe it is a generic cut looks like a vajayjay, and a bullet wound entry looks like the butthole before the curry, and the exit wound looks like the butthole after the curry. The amount of
But
students...
Riley Sadlex. Let's just say, the description worked.
Oh
somewhat.
yeah, yes. See the amount of students that have come up to me on the day of their graduation and go, I still hold that imagery in my head at night, and I'm like, you're welcome. That is my gift to you. I love how that shut you the fuck up. So, either that or the boss connect. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I'm just talking to Doug there.
Oh, right, okay. You had someone more important than me.
Conera. Those poor kids.
They're not kids. They're not kids. Half of them are older than me.
But Riley Sadlex. Part A, Part B, dot and double.
Yes, yes. we use silicon prosthetics a lot of the time, and it's however much of part A you put in the same amount of part B, and you put in double the amount of deadener, the softening agent. So the way I get them to remember it is just remember A, B, and a cracking set of double Ds. How do I still have a job?
Unknown.
Yes. Oh, we need to find another.
Harmona. You.
Right. There we go. Hello, Harmona. How you doing? So I think you may have joined the stream at the worst possible time, but then again, I'm not sure there's ever a good time to join the stream.
I will say they weren't
All the
bits, and I can say that as I don't talk to any of them now. Harmona. Hello.
Hello, how you doing? We're just discussing buttholes and curry and dragons with massive dicks,
Harmona.
apparently.
What's with the voice?
I'm dyslexic and I can't keep up with a written chat. Basically. And I've got these two Muppets on stream tormenting me throughout the game. Welcome to the YindyPlayZ experience.
We have not
Nice.
we have not started a single topic of conversation, to be fair.
So you're just blaming me for my own torment. Okay, thank you. Thank
yes.
you.
Yeah.
You
We
started
are-
the baked bean thing. You started the dragon penises.
No,
You started
no,
the
I
morning
did
wood.
not start the dragon penises. My missus started the dragon penises. I have to listen to that shit at night. Love you, sweetheart. So if you still on the stream, he's probably like, I'm getting bored of this. Right, what am I going to be doing? I love how Hobbit has kind of like joined the stream and gone, no, this is too much, I'm fucking off. So,
But Riley Sanders.
I was not prepared for this shit.
Beans.
Oh, you died.
I did. First time died. Misjudged the jump. Yeah. There we go.
A dragon
But
trauma,
Riley
and bean
Sadlex.
trauma, Riley.
Someone has dragon trauma.
Oh, just a bit. Was it yourself, Mike, I was talking to, and we were like, not Brandon Sanderson, Patrick Rothfuss, who does the King Killer Chronicle. It was basically just the fact, you know, the King Killer Chronicles, fantastic books, really fantastic books. However, you know, we've been waiting like 20 years or 15 years or however fucking long for like the third installment in the series, and it's just, the leading theory is that it was just his D&D campaign, and he's not managed to get another game in, so that's why we're all stuck waiting.
Yeah.
Which would make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Fuck you, Kane. Fuck you. Mike,
That was
do
a good
not-
jump.
Yeah, it was.
Nice
It
jump.
was. And don't fucking screenshot me again. So,
It's almost exactly the same as the one before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
right. Right. Where am I meant to be going?
That was right.
But Riley Sadlex. The ad is loving this stream. I've had a
Yeah.
very boring day.
Well, I'm glad we can give you some catharsis at my expense, Riley. That is why I'm here on a Thursday evening. You've had a rough week. You could see if I landed in the fucking water again. This controller would go flying. No, stick to the wall, Kane.
I'm-
He's taking the piss.
Conera. I keep things interesting grin.
Oh, fucking camera angles. And you absolutely do, sweetheart. Just as I keep you on your toes as well. There we go. Oh no, it's one of these walls.
That's
Right,
it.
I'm with you. Right. Well, fuck. I don't know how that helped me. Oh wait,
Right,
maybe
gentlemen,
jump
I'm
across.
afraid
maybe by doing that.
Understatement.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid I'm going to have to bugger off.
Okay, no worries. Back to the basement
I'm-
with you.
Exactly. I
Cool.
am working in the morning.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I think we're almost coming to the end of the stream anyway. So, so yes. Bring your own food tomorrow, not baked beans. So,
Okay.
otherwise you'll be sleeping in the dog bed. So,
Okay.
Totally worth it, Tavarus.
no,
Yeah.
no, just no.
Right.
No.
Speak to you later, guys.
Right. Catch you later. See ya.
Bye.
Wait.
That might be useful. Help me figure out how the fuck to get up here. So, right. Do I have to like? Oh.
At Riley Sadlex. Those beans are being brought.
Nothing over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like something I need to get to, rather than no. Do I smash these pillars, perhaps?
Set the thing on fire at the top of it, maybe?
That's your answer to everything. Just set it on fire.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the solution to democracy? Napalm. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty sure is current US foreign policy. So, I love the fact that apparently they've spent 11 billion so far in 6 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, just on the news, just there, a US
Well, mine's
refueling
kick it.
plane has crashed in Iraq.
Sorry, well, mine's kicked it. Sorry, Harry, what's kicked it? Sorry, you were saying that right.
A US refueling plane has just crashed in Iraq.
Oh, did you see all the mad things that the US official media was putting out? It was like the Wii Sports and everything like that with all the bombs and shit like that. It's like, who the fuck is in charge of the social media at the White House? And then you realise who, like Elon Musk, didn't like he appoint someone as like one to be senior deputies.
Conera. His it set it on fire
Yeah.
mine is kick it.
Oh, right, okay, yes. Yours is kick it. Then set it on fire, then beat it with a bat. That's my missus's order of things. So, right. So I fear that Kane's climactic adventure here might just be me running around an empty room for...
You've definitely do some of those pillars, and I don't think it's jumping around like that. Can you
Yeah.
push them, or...
Yeah, you'd think. There was like a thing in Soul Reaver where you like ran through it and you turned things. But it doesn't seem to be that. So of all the mechanics that we've had so far, right? There's Psychic Blast. Nope. Nope, it's not that either.
Is it? See, they look like cups there.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like they should be on fire or something.
Yeah, but it's just... Right, is there another room that we can go into? Because if we can, like, get the Soul Reaver on fire... Oh, wait, hold on. There's fire. There is fire. Did I do something with that? Right. Okay. There we go. I don't think you go there yet. I think you go back to the other room. Ow, 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 ow. Go. Oh, great, they're waiting for me. Keep them up. Yeah, that works. I love how they just faint with embarrassment right at the end there. Right, yeah, I think it was here, wasn't it? Yay, there we go. There's the other sword. So yeah, I think you're probably right setting them on fire, but normally what happens is you find an upgrade for the sword. Oh god. Yep. Did it?
Curious. This artifact, joined with the relic I discovered earlier, appeared to be but one fragment of a larger emblem. This shard was endowed with elemental fire,
There it is.
enhancing both the Reaver and my telekinetic powers.
Cool. So that's obviously what you do now. So yeah, you would use telekinesis to ignite the flames. Yeah, so you'll do that on the pillars there. Right. With that, it is my bedtime now. Yeah, I've had enough of Yu's bullshit tonight. So, what can I say? Look forward to the next one. So I'll probably be on. I'll maybe do some Sunday afternoon. I think I'm free Sunday afternoon. And then I'm making a fuss of the missus of our first Mother's Day of Mother to Be. So I've got some surprises up my sleeve, but don't tell her. Don't know if she's still watching the stream, but just know that I've got things planned. So hopefully that'll
At Riley
some
Sadlex.
brownie points.
Face with rolling eyes. Conera. Ooh. At Riley Sadlex. See ya again.
Cool. Catch you later. Thank you for tormenting me, I suppose. Hope you all had an enjoyable evening. So again,
It was rather fun.
yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm glad my pain provides catharsis to the masses. So it's my sacrifice.
Is that not why you're here?
Exactly.
To entertain masses.
Exactly. Yeah, clearly I'm a masochist. That's the issue. So, right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining, and I shall see you all on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
At Riley Sadlex. Hey, that is revenge. At Michael Edmund. Beans. At Riley Sadlex. Bake. At Michael Edmund. All Variati.
Shadows stretch through broken time, ancient blood and cursed design. Whispers call through fate's divide, two fallen suns collide. Wings once torn by jealous kings, now the spectral reaper sings. Raziel walks the shifting plane, bound by prophecy and pain. Kain still waits upon the throne, master of the broken stone. Every choice the world remade, balance walking blade to blade. Through the pillars fate is cast, truth and lies from ages past. Hear the echoes of Nosgoth rise, legacy reborn tonight. Raziel's path through darkened days lives again on YindyPlayZ. Time may twist and kings may fall, still the ancient voices call. If you hear the spectre's gaze, step inside with the YindyPlayZ. through shadowed halls. Answers echo through the